Sir, which food commonly worsen autoimmune condition? Can you say anti-inflammatory diet plan, sir?
Sure. So most common autoimmune triggers which we know is like wheat products because of the protein called gluten, and also dairy products. Okay, so these are the most common food particles or food which can contribute to. But in my practice, like last 18 years, I have seen like there could be multiple reasons. So I have seen patients suffering or having trouble with the coconut, especially in Kerala. Coconut is a normal food. We can assume that it is a healthy food, but I have seen people having trouble with the coconut or rice, wheat, or for example, like the pomegranate, tomato. So anything could be possibly triggering the autoimmunity. But usually we advise a patient to remove the wheat and milk products. Then later stage, if they are not improving or they are not improving satisfactorily, then we investigate further. So that's one part of the question. Then second is the anti-inflammatory nutrients. So usually what we recommend is food like fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course bone broth kind of gut healing food, proper healthy proteins, especially protein in terms of, especially protein comes from non-vegetarian food, right? So we recommend more of cooked meat or shallow fried, not a deep fried one. And of course use the oil like healthy oils like maybe coconut oil rather than using highly inflammatory sunflower oil kind of thing. So that's an anti-inflammatory possibility we have. Then the typical diet recommendation what we do at SAKYA is a healthy plate concept. In the healthy plate, if you take a plate, 50% should be vegetables. Either it can be in a sabji form or a vegetable curry kind of form, and second, or it can be a salad form also. Then another possibility, another 25%, okay, is protein. So protein can be in a vegetarian protein or non-vegetarian protein. So non-vegetarian protein probably like chicken or fish or meat or whatever should be okay as long as you are cooked in a right way. Then if it is a vegetarian protein, like for example like pulses or beans and things like that, always recommend to sprout them, because the pulses are having a compound called lectin. So the lectin can trigger the autoimmunity in many cases. So that's why we always advise them to have the pulses sprouted, so that the lectin amount can be minimized. So then when it comes to the last 25%, complex carbohydrate in terms of polished rice, unpolished rice, and also different kind of millets. For example, like India, we have right now varieties of millets available. Always use different kind of millets, rotate them, and use the tiffins also using millet instead of rice. So, but only the millet or the rice or the carbohydrate is only 25%. So 50% is vegetables, 25% is protein, and 25% is the carbohydrate. So that's a typical anti-inflammatory model what we recommend for our patients.